Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for No Chain. Mucho gusto, and welcome to Noche Latina on 2K Sports. From the jerseys to the food to the halftime entertainment tonight, a distinctive Latin flavor. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Last game for the Hawks, it was a loss to Toronto. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Hawks, Bargnani is up there with Jay Crowder. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Plumlee in the center position. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Bargnani against Hill. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Jahlil Okafor. Injuries have certainly taken their toll on Bargnani, culminating in disaster last season. Greg suiting up for only 29 games, the fewest ever in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he had a series of leg injuries, the hammy, the calf. Really unfortunate part about it is that he has so much talent, but yet really to develop that on the floor because of all the issues.
Now, here is Hill. Feeds it to Ellis. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ellis has got his first points of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Curry against Paul. Curry dishes to Bargnani. That one a little long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Paul outside. Over in the corner, Ellis. Kicks it out to Paul. Pick up by Hill. The drive by Paul. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
At the line, shooting two.
Well, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career-high averages across the board.
Now, here's Thompson. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And that one's good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And getting back to Jordan Hill, everyone had been waiting for this. I mean, greater activity, more aggressiveness, and he puts up career highs in points, rebounds, and assists.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Mason Plumlee. Ellis the pass to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Paul kicks to Hill. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Butler dishes to Hill. Ellis the pass to Okafor. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Curry against Paul. Curry kicks to Hawes. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
On the topic of Jordan Hill, hey, there aren't many guys like him with his size who can move that well. He's entering the prime of his career right now. Will he continue to ascend, or will he be content with where he's at? Time will tell.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's all evened up.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Okafor sets the pick for Hill. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the wing right side. Another three for Atlanta.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Paul dishes to Okafor. The kick outside to Butler. Fires it up. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Curry with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Steph Curry. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Kicks it out to Bargnani. This one for three. No luck. The Magic trailed by 6. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Butler missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Thompson kicks to Crowder. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And Okafor with the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Bargnani. And he gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Ellis outside. The drive by Paul. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Atlanta making some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Bargnani. T.J. Warren comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Thompson in for Klay Thompson. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Okafor. Spates comes in for Jordan Hill. And it's Muhammad in for Caron Butler. Here is Hawes. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Passes it to Hawes. Changes up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Hawks. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Broke loose. Collison's shot is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Stolen by Thompson. Over in the corner, Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Hawes, no luck. The Magic trail by 12. Paul kicks to Ellis. Here's the screen. Dishes to Muhammad. Tries to snap the cold streak. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Muhammad's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. Collison with the screen for Curry. Pass to Thompson. Right wing. Hawes. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And guys, Spencer Hawes signed a 4-year, $23 million contract with the Clippers prior to last season. Not sure the Clippers felt like they got their money's worth. He did improve a little bit in the playoffs. There still may be some hope for him in L.A.
Well, I'd have to agree with you, Kevin. I mean, he had some moments, but on the season shot a career low from the foul line as well as in several other areas.
So for the Magic, Gary Neal's checked in for Ellis. Devin Harris subbed in for Paul. And then for Atlanta, DeJuan Blair. He's checked in for Hawes. Udrih comes in for T.J. Warren. And Cole subbed in for Steph Curry. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And so it's Atlanta with it. 9-point game. Udrih, the pass to Collison. Good on the shot.
Nicky Collison.
And getting back to Spencer Hawes, he actually stayed pretty healthy last season. He had obviously one of the best point guards in the NBA feeding him the basketball. But for some reason, Hawes couldn't hit even 40% of his shots.
Speights dishes to Muhammad. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
That's his first.
Well, you look at Hall's big contract deal last season. Let's be fair about it. I mean, that happened after he posted some of his best ever career averages the year before. That's why, if you're a front office type, you wish you had a crystal ball.
And he nails the third.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Here's Cole. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Orlando grabs the miss.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here's Muhammad. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
That's good.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets.
To the right side. Speights. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Good ball movement here by the Magic. 6 on the shot clock. Intercepted. And here's the fast break. Udrih leading the way. And the shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 15.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Paul for 3. Okafor kicks to Ellis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound. And good on the basket. Book it. And that's now 6 points for Jahlil Okafor. The Hawks leading by 13. There's the dish to Thompson. There's the pass to Cole. Offline with his 3. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Hawks lead by 13. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
Ellis is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Curry. Plumlee attacking.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Plumlee. And taken away by Paul. Ellis kicks to Paul. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Chris Paul.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Snatched up. The Magic trailed by 11. Here's Spates. He gets it to Paul. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
A clear look for Curry. Curry with another miss. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. And that one's good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. And the shot is good. Curry's got 11.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
Chris Paul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot. And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system. But you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways.
Paul goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got 14.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
You know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover.
3 on the clock. 3-pointer, Butler. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Thompson right side. Beyond the arc. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Butler dishes to Hill. Back to Butler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Mason Plumlee. Paul kicks to Butler. Okafor, the pass to Butler. Back to Okafor. Here's Ellis. Tries again. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Okafor. Okafor's got 8.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Paul kicks to Butler. He feeds it to Okafor. And that's a foul. Calling Spencer Hawes. That's his first foul. Spates checked in for Jordan Hill.
Maurice Spates.
Hawks on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
It's been a good one for Okafor. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well, corralling those carries.
Yeah, that's about the only thing, because not a whole lot else going right for him thus far.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Paul against Curry. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Paul. Butler on the wing. Picked by Okafor. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. And taken away by Paul. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ellis with the ball. Paul, no one around him. Poked away. Butler kicks to Paul. Back to Butler. To the inside. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. And that's 19 points for Steph Curry.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And there's the feed to Okafor. Paul dishes to Butler. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Paul can't get that one to fall.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Pause. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Nick Collison's checked in for T.J. Warren. Thompson comes in for Crowder. Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Norris Cole in for Curry. Picked by Okafor. That's tipped. Ellis draws the double. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Caron Butler.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Atlanta also making some changes here. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Hawes. And Bargnani subbed in for Nick Collison. Here's Cole. He kicks it to Blair. He dishes it to Cole. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They grab their own miss. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside. The Magic trailed by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Cole, the pass to Blair. All alone. Good. He hits the jump shot. Udrih has got his second bucket of the night.
And Beno Udrih, a 6'3 lefty combo guard out of Yugoslavia. He can run the pick and roll and has really improved from mid-range. Can square up and bury it at a moment's notice.
Kicks to Blair. Inside. Over to the left wing. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And Udrih lacks the quickness, Clark, to stay with most point guards defensively.
Yeah, just by a step or two, and that's why he's better defending two guards. He does a much better job when he's matched up with twos versus point guards.
The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Cole. That three off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Feeds to Hill. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Orlando. Thompson outside. There's the three. Hill pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And guys, over the last 2 seasons, Devin Harris has been a backup point guard, but one could argue that he's outperformed the guys that are directly ahead of him.
That's exactly right, Kevin. I mean, Harris came back to the team that he started his career with to be a support player, but injuries, trades, and generally poor fits elevated Harris's importance to the team.
Here's Cole. Now Udrih. Thompson from long range. That's good, and it's Udrih with the assist that time. Udrih has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, getting back to Devin Harris, he can really help you, but you want to do one thing, limit his minutes. 11 full seasons under his belt. Slender in build. It's best to play him around half the game if you can.
Clock at 4. Muhammad.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now. Looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Hawks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Udrih. Bargnani down low. He's guarded by Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Thompson inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, talking about the veteran Harris, his quickness was still apparent last season, and his skill set was a good fit for Coach Carlisle's flow offense. I mean, this guy's been around a long time, and there are very few that are quicker than him with the ball.
Here's Neal. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. For Orlando, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting 2. Dwayne Dedmon.
He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Udrih, guarded by Harris. Blair, the screen. Thompson from long range. That's good, and it's Udrih with the assist that time. Udrih has got his 4th assist in this one. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Atlanta. They lead by 13. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, get ready for your...
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 19 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Plumlee, Jay Crowder out there with Bargnani. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Curry in at the 1.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Picked by Bargnani. 6 to shoot. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry.
Assist goes to...
Curry's got 5 assists tonight. The Magic trail by 15. On the wing, Harris, guarded by Curry. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And the foul called on Gary Neal. That's his first foul. Curry outside. Rebound by the Magic. Hill's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Ellis kicks to Okafor. And Hill throws it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Paul outside. Butler with room to shoot. Gets rebounded by Bargnani.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
That's good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Paul dishes to Butler. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. The shot misses. The Hawks leading by 17. Outside Curry. From deep. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Passes it to Butler. Dishes it to Hill. Pass to Okafor. Ellis outside. And he converts the layup.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Curry against Paul. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Nick Collison's checked in for Bargnani. T.J. Warren comes in for Crowder. And Cole subbed in for Klay Thompson. The kick out to Hill. Outside Butler. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And Curry, certainly Clark, the magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Paul passes to Hill. Back to Paul. Butler kicks to Paul. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 16 points for Chris Paul.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Plumlee with the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Cole. Defended by Paul. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Plumlee with the screen. Warren kicks to Cole. And taken away by Paul. All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
5 on the clock. Here's Collison. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Ellis dishes to Okafor. Paul kicks to Ellis. No luck. And Atlanta will come the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Curry. And taken away by Paul. One-on-one fast break. Here's Butler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Atlanta making a switch here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Plumlee. Blair comes in for Nick Collison. Thompson, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Udrih in for Steph Curry. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. They get it again. Okafor. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Hawes the pass to Cole. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that pass.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
That's good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Blair, the screen. There's the pick. Udrih dishes to Hawes. That's good, and it's Udrih with the assist that time. Udrih has got 5 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 16. Pick up by Hill. Paul goes in, and it's Okafor missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Thompson for 3. And that one's good. Thompson's got 8 points.
Udrih with the excellent feed that time. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Commissioner Silver taking a bold stance on sports betting. I mean, going into last season, he wrote that op-ed piece saying that it needs to be legalized federally. It basically brought into the light of day.
So for the Magic, the Magic trail by 19. And for Commissioner Silver arguing for legalized sports betting, that's a major reversal from what most sports commissioners Clark had said in the past.
Yeah, you know, I like his open-mindedness, not just about that issue, but a number of issues that confront the league. And, you know, he's right in regards to the gambling, but the internet people are making these bets anyway, so it makes sense for the league to take a look at it.
There's the dish to Hawes. The three-pointer off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The pass to Muhammad. Good, and Harris gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Shabazz Muhammad.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Hawes. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Neal kicks to Harris. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Harris off the drive. Good D by Thompson. The Hawks leading by 14. Thompson outside. Atlanta again missing. Guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. And he gets it to go. Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys are kind of rolled over during this run.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Plumlee, he's checked in for Hawes. Bargnani comes in for DeJuan Blair. Jay Crowder's checked in for Hollis Thompson. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Udrih.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's Dedmon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
And you know, guys, with his length, I think he needs to attack the basket much more. Those dunks should be routine for him.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Magic trail by 15. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Neal. Goes up on the wing. Here's Speights.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Maurice Speights.
And both free throws good for Speights. Here's Curry. 26 points for him. He feeds it to Thompson. No good with the layup. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Devin Harris is out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Maurice Speights. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Dedmon in the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Neal. Drills the baseline jumper. Neal's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. Outside Curry. Thompson in the corner. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Harris kicks to Speights and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And Maurice Speights last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Okafor's checked in. Butler comes in for Muhammad. Ellis, he's checked in for Gary Neal. And Paul's subbed in for Harris. Curry kicks to Bargnani. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Speights. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
The drive by Paul. Pass to Butler. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nick Collison's checked in for Atlanta. And it's the Magic with the ball, trailing by 13. Speights with a screen on Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. And And Spates gets it to go.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
It's Curry with the drive, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pick by Okafor. Here's Ellis. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Ellis has got 4 points this quarter.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Thompson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. You know, do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Caron Butler. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Leno Udrih, he's checked in for Curry. Thompson passes to Collison. Back to Thompson. Wants to get it to Collison and does. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. For Monte not being an all-star, there are a lot of guys that could have made an argument to be there. Monte's was as strong as any.
Yeah, and his own coach said that Monte deserved it more than Dirk, his teammate. And not a shot at Dirk by Carlisle, just Rick expressing how valuable Monte was to the Mavs.
Pick up by Hill. Kicks it out to Paul. Pulls it from the elbow. Good. Paul's got 22.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Crowder. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih.
The assist.
Udrih has got assist number 8 now on the night. There's the feed to Ellis. To the middle. Plumlee with the steal. Thompson with it. Plumlee with the screen. And Thompson kicks to Udrih. He dishes it to Crowder. Muhammad with the steal. Puts it up from 12. Plumlee with some nice D.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Collison up top. Down low. Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Magic timeout.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And watching Nick Collison, he makes all the hustle plays, all the little plays, the things that really will not show up in a score sheet, stat sheet. For over a decade, he's had that role and embraced it.
And Kevin, the other thing he does as a veteran is a coach knows what he's going to get. He doesn't make the mistakes that some players make. And while he's not going to be a great scorer in the post or a high-flying rim protector, his game really is built on intelligence and toughness. And so positioning for charges, making open mid-range jump shots, all the unsung things that help a team win games.
Gary Neal's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Paul. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Plumlee. Blair comes in for Nick Collison. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Crowder. And Curry subbed in for Thompson. The Hawks leading by 14. Outside Curry. He kicks it to Blair. 6 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Harris outside. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Curry with it. Devin Harris covering. Kicks it to Thompson. Hawks passing it around. Hawes dishes to Blair. And he dunks it down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Magic trail by 16. Harris outside. Neal passes to Muhammad. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Orlando making some changes. Ellis comes in for Gary Neal. And Chris Paul subbed in for Devin Harris. Ellis against Curry. Here's Blair. Good. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Feeds it to Okafor. Here's Hill. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Spencer Hawes. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Muhammad. To the middle. Curry with the steal. Dishes it to Hawes. Back to Curry. Pass to Hawes. 4 on the shot clock. And Thompson kicks to Udrih. He tries for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Hawks. Bargnani is checked in for Blair. Jay Crowder comes in for Curry. And it's Norris Cole in for Udrih. Ellis dishes to Okafor. The shot is off.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Raduljic is checked in, and Nick Collison subbed in for Bargnani. And Cole kicks to Raduljic. Excellent D there from Okafor.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Cole, defended by Paul. And it's Cole missing.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
outside Collison to end the drought. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Collison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
The drive by Ellis. Okafor, the pass to Muhammad. And he gets it to go.
Atlanta timeout.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
quarter.
Paul. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Paul's got 15 points in just the second half. First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. Orlando making some changes. Gary Neal's checked in for Muhammad. Blake comes in for Ellis. Devin Harris subbed in for Chris Paul. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cole. The dish to Radulica. And that one's good. Radulica's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The Hawks leading by 11. Now the pass to Cole. .116 left to play in the final quarter. And he makes the first. Orlando making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Okafor. And Spates subbed in for Hill. Both good from the line that time. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 13. 1:15 left in the game. Orlando making some changes. Jason Thompson, who's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Jerebko comes in for Maurice Spates. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Devin Harris. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Thompson's checked in.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Jerebko. No good on the triple. And so it's Atlanta with it. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. There's a screen. Here's Cole, guarded by Blake. Pulls up, high post. No good off the back of the rim. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Muhammad dishes to Thompson. He feeds it to Muhammad. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Cole. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.